Don't mind the absolute chaos that is this shot, but this is not going to be one of my regular videos, to be honest. I feel like most of my videos, I'm like the annoying, positive, like, look on the bright side. There's always a lesson to everything. And this week I've been going through something pretty tough, to be honest, and like I've just been watching so much astrology about like the cosmos and what the fuck is going on with the stars and why I'm why I am the way I am. Just kidding. But basically, so I was looking like this trying week, and then I don't know why it just made me look at like my catalog of videos on here, and like majority of the videos that I've posted are like about a lesson that I've been going through during that time. And I was just like, yeah, no wonder I literally feel like I'm on the verge of crashing out, because I probably would have crashed out forever ago if I didn't have my therapist, Nora, who is a heavenly woman sent from Athena herself. I don't know. I was trying to think of like a Greek goddess or something like that. But that being said, I feel like I'm on the eclipse. Nope, that's not the right word. I'm on the antithesis? No, what the antithesis? I think that's the right word. If not, I'm on the edge of crashing out. So sorry about the ringing. I changed it. I got the right cable. Also, the word I was looking for was precipice, not antithesis, which obviously makes sense. Hello YouTube world, it's Mara, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time watching me. I'm not normally this much of a chronic complainer, but I feel like I am owed the right to complain when looking at the first 4 years, I meant 4 months of the year that I've gone through. Now I'm kind of fucking happy that my other mic broke, because I get to use this really cute pink one. I'm high-key thinking of bedazzling it. I don't know. Let me know, should I bedazzle it? Past me from this morning literally is going to explain post almost crash out, but I was able to like calm myself out before I fully crashed out, while this me makes a coffee. I was on the absolute verge of crashing out this morning as I was driving down the mountain to get here to apply for a fucking job that my guardian angels are probably like, bitch, you need to shut the fuck up, like relax. I think it turns out I just needed food, because I don't even know what they fucking charged me, but I was like, give me the bagel with the cream cheese and a really good fucking coffee so that my mental peace can be restored. I just needed a moment to like admit defeat and to cry. I didn't cry, which I probably will cry on the way home because I have to go up that stupid mountain again. But it was like, literally, I was just going down the mountain. My car kept hydroplaning, like nothing crazy. Like my car, when the hydroplaning like noise and sound will go off, my car's not actually hydroplaning. I don't know why it does that, but it's old and I don't have the money to fix it. So yeah. Anyway, so it kept doing that. I was stuck on the same fucking song because when I'm going down the mountains, I like cannot switch it, and my phone does not get service when I'm going down the mountain. So it was just like a hot mess of me just feeling like I'm living the same 3 seconds over and over and over again. And I was literally about to fucking lose my mind. And I was literally just like, I fucking hate everything right now about my life. Like, I hate where I live. I hate this. I was like, I hate my car because apparently this vehicle does not drive well where I live. I hate the fact that I live in a mountain and I have to go down this mountain to get anywhere that is remotely, has a bigger population than like, I don't even know how many is in my town, but I'm pretty sure it's like less than 30,000 people live there. I was like, I fucking hate mountains now because I'm just fucking tired of living in a mountain. I just want flat land. Like, I was just on that spiral of like, I literally hate everything. And it was, yeah, my guardian angels were probably like, bitch, just shut the fuck up and take a deep breath. And I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Now we're really, really in the coziness of it all. I feel like I always have to like qualify my crash outs of just like, I understand in the grand scheme of things, I live a very, very privileged life, and that not all is bad, but obviously in those moments when your mental health is just dumpster diving, your brain, at least my brain, cannot stop but catastrophizing. I'm totally saying that wrong. Catastrophizing, one of those two. Every last thing. Like, and I feel like that's kind of how I've been feeling this week, where I just feel like I could not get a single thing right. To add on to my horrible job search, I'm pretty sure I accidentally applied for a job that you needed like a commercial driver's license, like to drive 18-wheelers, and I don't know how I missed that. And unfortunately, I like got to the interview. Luckily, it was like a pre-recorded interview, so it wasn't like in front of anyone, but it was like question 9 of like, oh, something about your CDL driver's license, and I was like, I don't fucking know. And I was like, how did I get that wrong? Like, literally, how did I get that wrong? I feel like I just wanted to have a moment where I was just like admitting defeat. Like, I just felt defeated. Like, literally me laying on the floor earlier in the first clip of just like, I have nothing else left to give. Like, I feel like I have given all I have. And that doesn't necessarily mean like I want to myself. No. That was early 20s me, not mid 20s Mar. that screw is screwed on tight, but it's just like that feeling of just like, I don't know how I will have any more energy, any more grit, any more willpower to continue to push past another obstacle or another mistake or another fuck up. And you're just like, I just want to lay in the dirt. Like, what's that one country song? There's literally a country song about that. I think it's Jelly Roll.
Most importantly, there is something poetic about a 39-year-old man winning New Artist of the Year. I don't know where you're at in your life or what you're going through, but I want to tell you to keep going, baby. I want to tell you success is on the other side of it. I want to tell you it's going to be okay. I want to tell you that the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror for a reason, because what's in front of you is so much more important than what's behind you. Let's party, Nashville!
But yeah, where it's just like, I just want to lay in the dirt. I don't want to get back up. I don't want to breathe, because I feel like I breathe and it costs me $1,100 just to fucking breathe. Like, it was just that feeling of just like, I don't know what to do. And it's like, I think most times in my life, when my life feels like it's falling apart, I try my best to compartmentalize and just like, you know, like if it's a tower and it's all falling apart, like I'm putting tape around the tower to try and keep every sense of comfort and like that I have control. I feel like I want to feel like I have some sort of control. And I think for the first time ever, I'm in my life, I'm just kind of like letting it all fall to shit and just admitting like I have zero control over this. Like I have no control over what, not like the outcomes of certain things. I have zero control over that. I only have control over my attitude and how I choose to proceed forward, especially because it just feels like it's every sector of my life falling apart. Like my home life is a mess. My finances are a mess. My friend group, non-existent. It's like my dating life, a fucking mess. It's like every single aspect of my life is falling apart. I genuinely like told myself earlier, I was like, I feel like I'm going through my Saturn return at 26. How's that fair? I don't know if you guys believe in numerology, but I do. And for me, this year, 2025 was supposed to be, or is, a year number one for me. Which year number ones usually mean like it's all about you, you're focusing on yourself and everything is about you. And I thought that meant like very positively, like, ooh, like everything's about me and everything's just gonna work out for me and da da da. And it it has not been like that for me at all whatsoever. I think my year number 1 has shown me what areas I'm not putting myself first and how much I'm harming myself by not putting myself first. And that has been a very difficult wake-up call for me, of just being like, holy shit, you kind of have been passively living your life this past 25 years, 26 years, and 2, you need to stop doing that because you're hurting yourself, and you place a lot of your life on pause by doing that because you don't actually go after the things you want. But I feel like now that I've had that awakening and that realization, it's like I am chasing the things that I want, but I'm kind of at a standstill where like, oh my gosh, I can like literally see, like, picture it right now. Like, I am putting myself first, but there's that transition phase. Like, I'm literally just in that transition phase of like, my old life is fucking falling apart to welcome in my new life. Sorry, I hit the cord. And that's really fucking hard because I'm letting go of everything that I've known up until this point. And I don't know where the unknown is taking me. I'm like firmly grasping the fucking mic. I don't know why. Regardless, what I was saying was, it's so hard for me to fully relinquish control and just accept that the more that I literally this week, I feel like the more that I've been pushing, the more I've been like, I don't want to say reprimanded for it, but the more everything stays at a standstill. Like, I'm trying so hard, and like, it just feels like I'm throwing spaghetti at the walls and like nothing is sticking. And I just have to lay in the dirt and just be, and just relinquish control. I have no control over what happens next. Boo, you whore. I just need to shut up because I hate complaining. I hate being a Debbie Downer. I hate not looking on the positive. And while I do think it was very cathartic for me to give myself that pity party, I'm like, it's kind of time to move on and reassess what is in my control and what is not in my control. I'm glad I gave myself that moment to just feel sorry for myself and to just let it all out and be upset that nothing seems to be working out and I'm just pushing so hard in every direction. But I feel like now maybe my brain is just like, okay, we got to move on from the sadness. It's also, I think, my brain just trying to reevaluate everything going on. And that's probably why everything's not working out for me right now, because the universe, God, the higher being that controls all of us, if you believe in that, is forcing me to just take a moment to reevaluate, to just press pause on everything and as best as I can, because, you know, there's certain things that you cannot press pause on, and just be like, what do you want to take into this new chapter of your life, and what do you want to leave here? Because I feel like I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I will be moving away from the city. I know, again, me too. That's exactly how I feel. Moving again within 6 months. Not fun, but also I don't like where I live. And that's one of the main things, topics, aspects that's like impacting my mental health. Anyway, I really do feel like it's signifying like this new chapter of my life of what do I want to bring into that new space that I'm moving into? Who do I want to be when I step into that new space? And it kind of feels like I moved here, I created a new identity, and now I'm moving again, and I have the chance to create a new identity again. I think certain aspects of myself and who I wanted to be and things that I wanted to do, was very outcome driven, results driven, and I think that's the biggest thing that I'd have to let go of, that I cannot control the outcome or results of anything. Like, I just have to do things because it brings me joy and because I'm a human being having a conscious experience. Nope, I said that backwards. I'm a conscious being having a human experience. And that's reason enough to do things that that I want to do. Let's go walk the lake and think more about this. Babes, I went and I walked the lake, and the water spirits talked to me. And they were spitting bars, bitch. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding about the water spirits, but I did go to the lake and get out of my own head, I guess, is what I was trying to do. And actually some very pivotal, oh my gosh, I can't fucking talk. Pivotal life advice came to me. Random side tangent. I took off my headband, obviously, because, bitch, I have big ears and they protrude like crazy, and I don't know how the headband girlies don't get their ears like basically murdered off because the circulation is being cut off, and I just couldn't take it anymore. Okay, anyway, the biggest realization I had, well, the only realization I had, but it was very important while I was at the lake, was that in spite of all of the rejection that I'm feeling in this current moment, I'm still so worthy of the life that I desire. And that was like a bomb dropping on my heart and my brain, because I feel like immediately, I don't know why my brain does this, but as soon as I sense any sort of rejection, I tend to start questioning my worth. And I know I said this before, but I'm pretty sure I said I got it from Chloe Taylor, the Cozy Babes Club podcast, where she was talking about how babies don't come out of the womb questioning their worth. Like, they just exist, and they don't. Oftentimes we go through experiences that place so much doubt in ourselves, and that is something that has happened to me. And I always tend to question my worth and whether I'm worthy of the life that I desire, or whether I'm worthy of the life that I'm currently living, when everything starts to go to shit for me. And along with everything going to shit this week, I also started to realize how much I attach my worth and my value to things externally and outside of me. That's what external means, but just like, I would attach my value to like jobs that I had, or relationships, like the type of man that I was able to get, or my friend group. If my friend group was cool, then I was cool, and all of those things. And as everything is literally burning down around me, I had that realization of, yeah, well, no wonder you feel like shit, because you have constructed and attached your value and worth to things that are so easily taken away from you. And that was a brutal pill to swallow. Felt like I was taking a horse pill or something down the throat. And I feel like I was only really able to come to that conclusion because I kind of just admitted defeat. I admitted that to myself that everything was fucking burning down to the ground, that everything was falling apart in my life, and I had zero control, and I just like genuinely gave up on trying to fix anything. I was just like, I am just so tired. I was like, I don't have anything else to give. I'm just gonna let everything fall apart and try and take care of my emotional state as best as I can, and everything will happen if it's meant to happen. And in doing so, I feel like that's, one, I was able to just step back, and two, like really observe my trains of thought of like, why is it that as soon as I don't get called back for a job, I'm starting to feel like shit? Or why are all these things making me feel like shit? And then the healing comes of like telling myself those affirmations, because I feel like people talk about affirmations all the time, and I think a lot of people think that they're cheesy and dorky and that they don't work, but they really do. I feel like I cannot explain how weird it was when I was like super depressed, and like feels so uncomfortable. But when I was much younger and I was super depressed and I was like, I'd be in my bathroom mirror crying my fucking eyes out and telling myself like, you're worthy. Like, when I tell you it's weird, but it works. And I literally was journaling yesterday and I was like, again, just letting myself be so melodramatic and discuss the things with myself that are feeling so triggered, and one of them was feeling unlovable. And as I was writing that down, I literally told my brain, I was like, my brain is lying. Like, you are lying. That's not true. You may feel like that in this moment, but that is not your truth. And I think maybe in that moment, and maybe for some people, not saying like something positive in the moment, but at least stopping the thought and calling it out and being like, hey, that's not true. And then today, when I had that realization of, in spite of all of the rejection that I'm feeling, I am innately worthy of the life that I desire, really just kind of had it click for me. Now I guess we can end the video with all of the cheesy sayings of, we are loved, we are lovable, we are capable, and we are so innately worthy of every desire that we have. Apart from that, thank you for following me along on this insane mental roller coaster of a week. It has been a doozy for me, not gonna lie, but I'm glad we were able to turn this into something somewhat positive. I know I hate being like, I hate it and I don't, because I'm like, it's just who I am. I'm the annoying, oh my god, what did I do with my bang? I'm just the annoying like girl that's like, there has to be a lesson out of this. Like, I cannot be going through all this pain and not learn something from it. But also I feel like that is I'm gonna call myself out, that is slightly toxic. I feel like sometimes you just go through pain and you just have to feel it, and that is the purpose of it, not to learn some outstanding deep guru knowledge out of it. It's just to feel it and to let it go. Anyway, besides that, peace and blessings, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Forehead kisses for everyone.